Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Bulos Abdallah. I am one of the academic advisors in the School of Engineering First Year Advising Hub. Thank you for joining us today. I am joined by my colleague, Kelly Sanacero, who will be touching on a couple of points that we're going to be going over in a few minutes. Let's get into it here. So a couple of points that we're going to be covering here is just a general overview of who we are as a team, what we do on campus, and how you could take advantage of us to ensure just a smooth transition from high school, from the summer into your first ever year at college. We will show you where you can find us, how you can find us, how you can schedule appointments with us, and then we'll go over just what your options are as an engineer. If you have any interest in a different engineering major, we can go over what those options are. We do have a small handful of dual degree options as well that we want everyone to know about and be familiar with, and just go over specific ways of how you can diversify yourself as a student. And we might be able to skip the questions slide here, but we'll go over in detail how you can get in touch with us and what our availability is going to be as an advisor for you throughout the summer. So this is who we are. This is our team in the School of Advising Hub. We are joined by a group of very experienced advisors. I think we've all been here for about 20 or 25 years combined as a team. So ask us questions. Let us know if you have any issues or problems. We're all more than happy to either tag team or just support you and assist you in any way you need here. So we have Karen Lewis, we have myself and Kelly. We also have Kim Loring and Jen Yeager on the team as well. So the way the advising hub is structured is we're going to be your academic advisor for your first year. So we'll be servicing you in that summer, this current summer of 2026. We're going to work with you into the fall of 2026, help you transition into the spring semester of 2027, and then we're also still going to be your advisor in the summer of 2027 before we transition you onto a faculty advisor for your second year. So in your first year, the expectations are our expectations of you, and your expectations of us can be listed here on the slide, but it can go a little bit more beyond that too. But mainly what we want to do here is support you in registering for all of your classes this summer. We can support you with identifying any sort of minors or majors that you want to declare and start pursuing in your first year. Any sort of forms that you need to be signed. Some of the more popular ones are the dual enrollment forms or the transfer credit approval forms that you might come across this summer. We're going to support you with those forms and getting the signatures that you need. And most importantly, though, like one of our biggest, I would say, goals for our students to have in the first year is to come up with an academic plan, basically a roadmap showing you how to get from your freshman year all the way to graduation in 4+ years or 3 years, however many it takes. But that's our number one goal, is to make sure that every single student in our realm has an academic plan and has that roadmap. That way, when they transition to their faculty advisor, that faculty advisor knows exactly what you've done and what you plan on accomplishing, and what you want to do to find and ensure success here at RPI. But besides that, we support students with transfer credits, academic resources, tutoring referrals, just kind of figuring out exactly what the resources on campus are and how you can access all of those. So yeah, basically, if you have any sort of questions and not really sure where to go on campus, you can just come right to us. They call us a hub for a reason. We kind of have so many, angles and options and connections on campus. We're more than happy to put you in touch with anybody that sees fit for your case here. So yeah, so get in touch with us anytime in the first year so we can get you connected with who you need and what you need with here too. So starting in year two, starting in August of 2027, and moving forward, you're going to have a faculty advisor assigned to you. So we won't be your primary or your advisor at all anymore. It'll be that faculty advisor. Depending on your major, depending on the department that your major resides in, you might also have a second or a secondary advisor. That person is going to be a staff advisor, basically does exactly what we do, but they work with you in years 2, 3, and 4 and beyond that. So that person, the faculty advisor or your staff advisor in your year 2, they kind of do a little bit of what we do, but by that point, you already have an academic plan. You already know what you need to achieve. You already know what you've already achieved at that point too. So they might not have a significant role in your structure or in your education, but they are there to be used in case if you needed to as a resource. So if you need a degree completion review, if you need an undergraduate research advice, or if you need a connections to do study abroad or internships or co-op assistance, that person will be the key um, to those resources. If you needed to get in touch with us, we're not going to kick you out to the curb, but we are going to probably redirect you to that faculty advisor or to that staff advisor that you're going to be working with and assigned with, just because our main job is mainly to work with the first years, and by that point you're not going to be a first year anymore. So you just want to have your options lined up going into that year 2 transition. So where is the hub? Where are we on campus? We are located in the JEC, which is also known as the Johnson Engineering Center. We're located on the 3rd floor. So if you walk in to the Johnson Engineering Center, the main are by the elevators. You're basically just going to have to find a 3rd floor or stay on the 3rd floor and just walk all the way down the super long hallway until you see the sign that says Ansel Lounge. That's where our home is. You're more than welcome to swing by anytime, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. We're going to be here. We're also available um, virtually as well. So if you wanted to get in touch with us over WebEx, if you wanted to make appointments, if you're not in New York, if you wanted to meet with us this summer, we're going to be available to meet virtually. Of course, we're more than happy to meet with you guys that way too. So what are all the School of Engineering majors that are offered at RPI? This is the full list. This is the complete list. There is an extra major that we're waiting to get approved on. I don't know if I'm really at liberty to say just right now in this in this setting right now. Maybe we'll have an update for you in the next couple of weeks. But if not, just get in touch with us and let us know if that's something that you have interest in learning more about. But for now, we're just going to focus on this list right here. So a lot of the majors here, there are some groupings. So for example, there's the main grouping, which is mechanical, aeronautical, and aerospace and nuclear engineering. There is also the ECSE, which is electrical and computer and systems engineering. There's also civil and environmental engineering that are paired together. Everybody else is kind of a little bit on their own, unless if I missed one, Kelly, please chime in. Let me know if I screwed that up. But yeah, so if you see a major here that you're more interested in than the one that you're currently signed up for, you're still going to have time to change that in the admissions portal this summer. And if you decided to change your mind after the summer is over, just get with us or get with your advisor in the hub, and we'll instruct you on how to change your major. It's a pretty painless and easy process, to be honest, to change your major here, but you just want to get that clearance with us before you made that switch. And of course, too, if you come in as an undeclared engineering major, I'm going to let Kelly, take it in the next slide here to talk a little bit more about undeclared engineering. But undeclared engineering is a really good option if you're not sure what you wanted to do. You're not going to fall back too much with the coursework. And again, I'll let Kelly take it over a little bit, but that's always a very popular option for first years. And then we see them switch their majors a lot throughout the first year, mainly in the churn of the first semester when you're starting to register for classes, because you're going to have a much better idea of what classes you want to register for. But yeah, this is a very strong list here. This is a very extensive list. But if you had any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and we'll show you exactly what to expect as an X major at RPI.
Cool. Thanks, Willis. So next, I'm going to be discussing how we support our undeclared engineering major. So RPI offers a 1-credit seminar course that features faculty and guest speakers representing all majors in the School of Engineering. So the Hub runs that course, so you will see us quite often if you decide to register for this course. If you are currently a student that has an assigned major, but you want to learn about more about these other majors that we offer, you are more than welcome to sign up for the course. Typically, it's Monday afternoon, so we'll work your schedule around this course. If it doesn't work out and you're committed to your major, that's totally fine. But if you're still exploring and considering maybe a major switch, it's very easy to do here. A lot of your first year and second our first semester and second semester courses overlap across all disciplines. So it's really nice to see what's out there. At least, if anything, you'll learn how you're going to be able to work with this specific type of engineering, because you most likely will in the future. Yep, this is Engineering 1700. You'll find it under the core engineering subject, Introduction to Better World Engineering. So highly recommend registering for this course. It's required for undeclared engineers, but also more than welcome for other declared majors to register as well. Next slide. So additional 1-credit offerings for intro courses. So beyond that Better World Engineering course, we offer other introduction courses in other majors. So the most popular is engineering processes. Mechanical engineers take this, biomedical engineers take this, but anybody can essentially take this course. It could overlap with some other things or replace your 1-credit offering. I know for industrial engineers that you could take engineering processes instead of the intro course. However, I would highly recommend taking the intro course that you're most interested in or that your current major is. So especially for those undeclared engineers, register for one or two. If you find one in the fall and you want to take another one in the spring to really explore what's out there, highly recommend it. It's a more extensive course that goes over exactly what happens in that major, whether it's alumni, whether it's current faculty, and what it does it mean to be an industrial engineer or a civil engineer. They will go deeper into those subjects. So you will have some personal advising meetings as well in those sessions, and also with us too, of course. So just keep an eye out for those. Again, there's some that are fall only and spring only. Something to note: biomedical engineering is a topics course, so it's topics in BME. So it's not labeled as introduction, but definitely highly recommend for first year biomedical engineering students. Next slide. Cool. So Bullis mentioned a little bit about dual degree options. These are the dual degree templates that we have currently in the School of Engineering. Now, this is not a only list. There's more beyond this. However, this is a big asterisk. It may take longer for you to graduate. So I know that we emphasize dual degrees. It's an amazing opportunity to have at RPI. However, this will eliminate all of your free electives. So just be mindful. It is, might make your curriculum a little bit tougher. Just depends on what your goals are. So, meet with us, talk about it over the summer. I will say typically we don't have you declare these duals until your spring semester. We want you to understand RPI, start seeing what it's like, start asking upperclassmen what it's like to be in this dual. Nautical and aerospace with mechanical engineering are probably our most popular because there's so much overlap, but even the other civil engineering and environmental, computer and systems with electrical, and mechanical and nuclear. So if there's something here that interests you, just let us know during our drop-in advising this summer. Or if there's something not listed here that you're interested in, definitely let us know, which leads us to our next slide. So other dual degree options, we do have mechanical with design, innovation, and society. That is in our humanities, arts, and social sciences department. So that's an option as well. You could potentially do that with other majors as well. So if that's something you're interested in, that's definitely something we want you to declare sooner than later, due to the fact that Haas has specific requirements that they need you to complete in your first year. Additionally, industrial management has a dual with business analytics, and this is fairly new. So it is possible to add this dual a little bit later. However, it's recommended to declare that sooner than later as well. So just let us know if this is something that you're interested in. Something that I want to emphasize is for any of these dual degrees, if you declare one and you decide this is not for me, I think I'd rather have my free electives back or use those free electives towards a specific minor I want, you can totally drop it and we can adjust your plan accordingly. So things to know if you're considering another dual that's not listed here, you want to discuss what you want with us first. You know, if there's a dual degree option that you're considering, let us know and make sure that all of your transfer credit is applied to your account. So we have the best idea of what it would take for you to graduate in that 4 years or maybe beyond the 4 years. You want to meet with us to go over all of that and visit the Hub website for additional resources. Once you have those resources, you'll next plan. So you'll create that template. Soon throughout the summer, we'll have an Excel template where you can make that dual yourself and, you know, show us, hey, I think I can do this. And we can go into more detail, whether it's possible or it's not possible, and review other resources that can help you build that plan. We want to create that 4-year template. And dual degree coursework, and with that transfer credit included into your plan if applicable. Lastly, if it all works out and we're like, hey, this actually could work, I think this could, you know, we could get you to the finish line here within a decent time, you will declare the dual. We'll need both schools, whether it's, you know, from School of Engineering to the School of Haas or with the School of Science. We will declare that dual together with approval from both departments. So it's a lengthy process, but if it's something that you really would find valuable with your career goals, then we will work with you to develop that.
Thank you, Kelly. Other ways to diversify yourself as a student, so I mentioned that earlier. So if you're looking to add a minor, or if you're looking to do any sort of research on campus or even off campus, or even find opportunities such as an internship or a co-op, or even study abroad, all of those are options that our RPI students have taken advantage of over the years. So if you do have, you know, career goals already lined up, or even if you don't know what your career goals, my instinct is to always send students to the Career Center on campus. We have a very strong center of career and professional development, which is in the next building over. You would be really surprised with how valuable just even a 30-minute appointment with a career counselor can be. They can help you identify exactly who the employers are that hires our students, who, you know, and what the opportunities can look like for you as an intern or as a co-op. So definitely throw the CCPD on your to-do list to visit, especially in the first semester, when you can, you know, certainly prepare yourself for career fairs and get connected with employers on campus. But yeah, so there are several minors on campus, but these are the ones on the left here that are the most popular, that a lot of our engineering majors have taken advantage of and added on to their portfolios. It's pretty simple to find and identify and sign up for a minor. There is a little bit of a commitment throughout the 4 years here that you're going to find yourself in. So if you're thinking that you want to add a little bit more to your portfolio, definitely get on our agendas and we can go over your plan and see how that looks like in your academic plan for the course of your 4 years here. Yeah, and I think that might be it. Kelly, you're feel free to add anything in here as well. If you feel like you need a little bit more of an explanation in any of these topics that we went over, please feel free to get in touch with us and get connected with us. The QR code here will redirect you to our website where you can find our contact information. You're always welcome to find us on WebEx if you have access to that just yet. If not, you can email us. Our email is soehub@rpi.edu, or you can sign up for drop-ins that we're going to be hosting in the next couple of weeks here. And besides that, can't wait to welcome you on campus.
See you soon.